Yo, what's up, guys? It's Rahiraka Elements, or Bahir, what you wanna call me. But today, I'm gonna make another video on the channel. It's like fucking 5 a.m. I know, but I was thinking of, what? Why not make another video? And today's video is gonna be basically about some of the shows slash series that I really enjoyed from last year and like just over the years, recent shows. So yeah, these are gonna range from Netflix shows, Amazon Prime, anywhere honestly. But yeah, honestly, these are gonna be some nostalgic shows, some shows that everybody knows, some shows that are new, some shows that recently just came out, some animated, some not. This may be a part one to another video if I want to make another video about this. But this is just some of the shows that I really enjoyed, recently, and I want to talk about and maybe even recommend some of these shows to you all, because nowadays, honestly, like finding a show to watch on Netflix is kind of hard, and it is kind of a challenge for me, honestly, because a lot of the times you get recommendations, right, or you just stumble upon a certain, description of a series that really catches you. And yeah, I thought of maybe giving some recommendations, reviews, ratings, and just talking about some of these shows. I'm not gonna really categorize them from worst to best. I'm just gonna give you some of my personal favorites that I've been enjoying recently. So yeah, basically this video is gonna be that this may be a part 2, there might be a part 2, part 1, but as for now, this is gonna be a single video. And yeah, without further ado, I guess let's get into probably the first, series. So you guys, so the first series that I'm going to be talking about is actually one that I discovered last year, but it actually released in 2022. So how I found out about this series was from the Trash Taste highlights again. I love those guys. They're really good, taste in movies and anime. But yeah, it's called Severance, and it's an Apple TV original. But this series is really freaking good. Like, yeah, honestly, that's all I gotta say. It is a season, like one season. I hope they drop a season 2 next year, because the first season ended in a cliffhanger, and I'm gonna say it right now. But yeah, you should watch this series, because I think it's underrated as fuck. Like, I don't think anybody really talks about this series. It's really, really good, and definitely one of my favorite series that I've watched, like, ever, honestly, because it's like simple, but like it really, like, encapsulates the sort of a mystery and uniqueness of a show like this, because it talks about real life stuff, obviously nothing really unnatural, but it's done in a way that makes it look like it's weird, strange, and it is weird. I love the theme, also the music theme, or like the opening, the intro for the freaking series. It's a golden intro, 100%. It's really good. Yeah, overall, this is a very, very good series that I really liked, enjoyed. I don't want to talk about it too much, but basically the premise is the main character is a guy who works for this company where basically they separate his mind when they're working and his mind when he's living his real life. So there's basically another version of himself that's working, and another version of himself that's living his real life, kind of like that. Well, but it's both the same body. It's just that the living, like the normal day-to-day life version of himself, doesn't know what his job actually is, and basically they're trying to escape this job and trying to tell the red flags about this job from the job side of his mind to tell his day-to-day life. So yeah, lifestyle. That's basically it. I'm not gonna spoil it anymore. Characters are good. Love the characters. Yeah, overall this is a solid show, I feel like. Yeah. Alright guys, so the next or the second show that I'm gonna be talking about is The Last of Us. So I feel like everybody has played the video game, because it's like a hit on PlayStation. I think everyone that bought a PlayStation 4 saw this game on like their box, like. But yeah, this is actually a video game released by PlayStation. I don't know when it released. I haven't played it. I know I've had a PS4 for the longest time, but I haven't played The Last of Us game. But yeah, this is supposed to be one of the best games ever. Like story wise, it's really good. It hits different, I've heard, and I could tell and by the watching the series, because honestly I experienced so much stuff by just watching the series and not playing the game. But I feel like playing the game will be a bit better. But my god, they did the series very well, because people have said that the Last of Us series is kind of like really easy to develop into a series. And I feel like, yeah, they did a great job. Even though I had not played the game, I think I understood a lot of this shit. And yeah, the first episode does catch you like off guard, like most series. But the this is really good, and Pedro Pascal is playing in this movie. So, and I think he does a great role as Joel, the main character. And yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna spoil it. Well, you can kind of think of what it means. The last of us, the last remaining humans after some shit that happens. And yeah, this is like really, really unique. Honestly, this is such a good premise and a good story. Honestly, so The Last of Us is definitely a must watch. I feel like you should watch this series. It came out in last year. I'm pretty sure like in the beginning of last year, but I watched it like last year December or something. Yeah, this is a goated show, a goated game as well. So yeah, it's so great that we get good video games that get adapted into good series and movies. So yeah, I'm really excited about what you guys think about this, because I feel like everyone has watched it though. But yeah, you should watch The Last of Us. Okay, so the next series, or the third one, is going to be, actually there's going to be two series in this. So it's going to be The Boys. Okay, The Boys. It's Amazon Prime. I think everyone knows about this series. And the sub series is Gen V. So I haven't watched Gen V, but I have watched The Boys. And let me tell you, man, it's really good. Like if you ever watch Invincible, or if you're someone that has watched Invincible and you want to watch another series, watch The Boys. It's kind of like that. Or if you watch Invincible, if you watch The Boys, watch Invincible, because Invincible is goated as well. But yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about The Boys. So The Boys is basically it's a group of boys, or a group of like a team of men. Basically their whole mission is to stop the superheroes. So that's the superheroes called the, can't remember, the seven, yeah. And basically they're superheroes, but they portray themselves as superheroes, but they really are bad people, and they have very ugly sides and negativity towards him, especially Homelander is a really good character. I love his character. He's basically if Superman went evil, he would be the best role, as a villain like that, because he has resemblance to Superman, but he's his own character. I gotta say that. He's really strong. Like, he's the strongest, I'm pretty sure he's the strongest in the whole series from the 7. Black Noir is a really cool character. Yeah, I think The Boys is a must watch. It's like a really goated show. I feel like everybody knows about this show. And yeah, so basically it really revolves around I'll say it again, I don't want to spoil it, but honestly the first episode does catch you off guard. And yeah, it really does indicate and showcase, like in the Justice League in DC, all the superheroes are nice, they're never mean or bad. But these guys, they're superheroes, but they are not really nice people. Like, they treat their fans like crap. Even though they show, it's like basically if superheroes had social media, and everyone viewed the superheroes through social media, but in real life when you go and meet them, they're kind of shit, rude and mean, and they don't really give two shits about you. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. So watch it. It's basically superheroes gone rogue, and a bunch of humans trying to stop them. And it is experienced a lot of uniqueness also as well, because it talks about how they got their powers, etc. Don't really want to go into it too much. I think there are like 4 or 3 seasons. I haven't watched the latest one, but yeah, The Boys is a good series. And what I've heard is Generation V, which is another, so it's a sub-series of The Boys. It's like a spin-off, like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. So basically it's called Generation V. I've heard it's good. I heard it's really inappropriate and like funny just for laughs, but I heard it's a good overall show. So yeah, I think I probably will check it out. Okay, next we're gonna go to one of my favorite shows that I've watched recently, and I finished this like on New Year's, I'm pretty sure, right? No, the day before. So I finished on the 30th of December. and this show is You. Okay, it's called You. So it's a Netflix original classic. It's a classic. Honestly, I'd say that it's one of the most popular Netflix shows right now. It's really, really, really unique and really, really good. So basically, the protagonist of this show is basically the antagonist, and it's about this guy who has past trauma, and because he never really had a proper family. His mom, just kind of left him. His name is called Joe Goldberg, and basically, he lives this life of trying to find his true love, but he really wants to love someone, but he can't because he gets too obsessive, and when that certain person leaves him, cheats on him, he just wants to kill them, and he ends up in these circumstances where he ends up killing people, a lot of people. He has killed a lot of people, and yeah, it's he has such good plot armor. The times when niggas should fucking die, fucking just out of nowhere, he just fucking pulls a trump card and survives. And I thought the season 4 was gonna be the last one, but there's gonna be another. Yeah, so season 4 was apparently gonna be the last one, but now that they have said that they're gonna make a new season this year in 2024, the finale. Let's see if it's gonna be the finale. Because I really thought the bug was gonna die at the last season, but no, wait, actually never mind. I'm not gonna spoil it. But yeah, watch You. You is a great show. I feel like it's a classic. Everyone knows it. Everyone has seen it on their recommendations of Netflix, I'd say, when they're on Netflix and they go and you see the what do you call you see when the shows are changing while you have the TV on. You definitely seen You. It's very popular, very, very high grossing, and yeah, I feel like you should watch You. It's really good. And yeah, okay, so next show is also going to be a Netflix show that I recently watched. And it's called Ozark. So a funny thing, apparently, so I had actually, not apparently, but I did actually get this recommendation from my cousin, one of my cousins. He came back to Sri Lanka, and basically we were talking about random shit. And he brought up, I asked him what are the shows you like, and he said Ozark and Money Heist. And I had actually seen Ozark a lot of the times on Netflix, and I never really watched it, but it did catch my eye. I mean, I saw so many YouTube shorts about this show, and I kept on watching the shorts, and I was like, okay, this might be interesting. I just never got to it, and now I'm actually watching it. So Ozark is a good show. It catches you. It has 4 seasons, and yeah, overall it's a fantastic show. I mean, I haven't finished it, but I could say right now, from someone that's watched the first 6 episodes, it's a go-to. It's really good. It does live up to the hype, because I've heard a lot of things about this show, that it stands up to one of the best Netflix shows right now. Pretty sure it won one of the actors won an Oscar or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, Ozark is good. It's basically, I'll tell you a bit about it. No, actually, honestly, no, I won't, because just watch the first episode. I feel like it will tell you everything that you really need to know, and why the show is called Ozark. So yeah, next is an animated show. Animated series or show, whatever you want to call it. So it's actually going to be a classic. It's Rick and Morty. So basically, Rick and Morty. Everyone knows about Rick and Morty. I remember how I found out about this show. So basically, I think I was in the 4th of 6th, 7th grade. I know I was pretty young, but I was going home from school, and one of my uncles was picking me up, and he had a Rick and Morty iPhone wallpaper, and I was like, bro, what is that show? It looks so familiar. And it's like, oh, it's Rick and Morty. Haven't you watched this? And he was like, oh shit, y'all are really young. Never mind. So yeah, Rick and Morty. I watched it from a pretty young age, and I've honestly loved it. It's one of the most popular show. I know a lot of backlash and a lot of shit is going on with the creator of Rick and Morty, with what he did, and he's no longer, accountable to the show. But yeah, Rick and Morty is a good show. I feel like you need to watch it. It's really, really, it experiences a lot. The world building is crazy in that show, okay? The world building is insane in that show. So much fucking shit happens in the show. There are 6 seasons. Season 7 is coming out. I have to watch from season 5 onwards. I haven't watched season, I think 6 seasons. I don't know. Last season I watched season 4. I think they actually removed Netflix. They removed Rick and Morty from my Netflix. I'm pretty sure. Let me just... did they? Yeah, they. I don't know. I think they did remove it, because I haven't seen it, and they haven't added the new season. So I should definitely watch, freaking Rick and Morty. So Rick and Morty is go-to show. Just watch it, it's a really good binge worthy show. Yeah, it's a go-to show. Okay, so the next show is gonna be Outer Banks. So next show is gonna be Outer Banks. So Outer Banks is, I'd say it's one of the very first, or one of the earliest shows I watched on Netflix, and this is like around the Fortnite days when people were just recommending shows, and I heard Outer Banks, and Outer Banks is good, although I have not caught up to the newest season. There's 3 seasons now. I've only watched the first 2 seasons, and they were great, honestly. So basically, Outer Banks is basically these teenagers who live on the outer banks of the state, where they live like more of the rural area, not the highly density, highly populated areas, mainly like around. So they basically like explore and identify how their land was cultivated and made, and the past about their land, and some of the dark truths that had to go into it, and all that stuff. So Outer Banks, it's a go-to show, I'd say. Have not watched the new season though. I should definitely watch it, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to another animated show that I recently watched and I really liked it. This show actually does have some aspects of like old cartoons. I'd say it's kind of a similar animated style to Clarence or Craig of the Creek. I loved Clarence. It's one of my favorite shows ever, Cartoon Network shows. I should make a whole video about cartoons. That's gonna be hard. But yeah, this show is called Carol and the End of the World. Okay, so Carol and the End of the World. This is a new show that released on December 15th of 2023, and it just hit my Netflix page, and I was like, you know what, this shit seems interesting, and I want to watch it before the end of the year, because Carol and the End of the World. So basically, there's about 10 episodes, and this show is kind of random. It's a bit weird, it's a bit strange, it's not for everyone, but I'd say it's unique, and it does have some aspects of, the style is unique, and I'd say that it really does focuses on the human population, of what it's like, when the world is going to end. So basically, there's the main character, her name is Carol, and she's like about 45, 40, and she's basically living her last, few months. Not just her, but, it's mainly her, talking about how it's like for the last, few months on Earth. And basically, she's like a very timid girl, I'd say. She doesn't really talk that much. She's like, so basically she has a sister as well, and her sister is like the complete opposite of her. Yeah, but she's not like the most talkative, and she kind of gets shy. But yeah, she has a great heart, I'd say. You can really see, how nice of a person she is to the show. And yeah, there's a lot of cool characters, I'd say. Very good premise. But I'd say that the ending is kind of an end of a cliffhanger. I don't think there's gonna be a next season. I mean, I wouldn't know why there would be, but I enjoyed it. It's good. It's in 10 episodes. Definitely, yeah, good show, must watch. Okay, alright guys, so that's actually gonna be it for this video. I thought I'd say a bit of some shows, animated, live action. Definitely I might make a part 2 to this, just telling you some shows that I watched and some recommendations, about random shows. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to make more content because I haven't really been uploading on this channel, and I think I'll just make some random videos. I might make a cartoon video probably later. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. So these were some shows that I've watched over the years that I really enjoyed, and I think that you guys would enjoy. Some of them are unknown, some of them are known. But yes, overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like. But yeah, please comment as well, what I should make, some if you guys have any advice. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. It's been your boy Elements. And see you guys next time. Bye guys.